coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Out here, baby, pushing this P 24/7, 365. Big love to all my subscribers. Big love to all my members. Big love to all my membership gifters, man. Those with the big heart, man, I appreciate y'all for blessing somebody. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man. The blessings, I hope they come back to you tenfold. Shout out to Mr. Membership himself. Vote do for the things that you do. You dig? Listen, man. Morning Mud be getting crazier and crazier, man. Shout out to my Morning Mud crew. Listen, man, I was thinking about that this morning, so that's what's on my mind. So that's what I wanted to talk about. When I tell y'all, man, that, you know what I'm saying, when playing around in prison turn into some dangerous stuff, man. Prison is not the place to be playing, but you got to imagine when we get in there, a lot of us go in there young, a lot of us go in there as teenagers, late teenagers, early 20s. So we combine and confine in a small area, man, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it get, you know, you just got so much energy. Man, dudes get to playing, man, and a lot of play fights turn into real fights, man. A lot of play fighting turn into real fighting in the penitentiary, bro. That's how a lot of people call what we call unbenefit. They become unbenefited. You're going to become unbenefited, man, if you get to playing around in prison, man. And I done seen dudes be cool with each other. But in my mind, I always felt like it was a tester. Maybe not in the beginning because I was, you know, still developing my, you know, my thinking capabilities, you did. So I may not have looked at it like that, but I did always feel like that, even coming from, you know what I'm saying, the streets, even, you know what I'm saying, coming from the city. When dudes want to body punch, they really testing you. They really just trying to see what your skills is, what you working with. So if it ever come down to it, you know what I'm saying, they know what they up against. It's just like in boxing, when you spar a guy, you heard a lot of these boxers saying today, oh yeah, man, you know, they sparred when they was 16, 15, 13 years old. So then now they're in the pros, and they both have advanced in their career, and they know they get ready to fight. They be like, yeah, well, I sparred him. I got an idea. That's what you get. You downloading information. So as I got older in the penitentiary, I learned not to play those type of games. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what the dude was doing. He trying to feel you out. You know what I'm saying? He thinking he can take you. He not sure, but he trying to gauge your capabilities. You know what I'm saying? So dudes will do that, man. And it used to be some body punching going on in prison, man, that just turned into savagery. I mean, real life savagery, man. And I can remember a lot of them, man. I remember two dudes that was super cool too, and they was playing around and got the body punching, man, the body punching. And what happens is when the dude is getting out on you, got the, you know, it be the peer pressure, man. Everybody looking at you, everybody's sizing you up. That's another thing. If you do it out in public, in the pod or something like that, everybody's sizing you up. They seeing what your skills is, how hard you hit, who gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? Who got that dog in them? They seeing that and they sizing you up. Even the dudes that act like they ain't paying attention, they looking and they making footnotes. So when they got an issue with you, they know how you coming. You know what I'm saying? So they banging, man. I mean, they banging hard, man. And then when somebody feel like they losing and they don't want to quit, because quitting is the worst thing you could do. Then they swing wild or something and hit you in the face. Swing an uppercut like they trying to hit you in the body, but hit you in the mouth so that all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, the body punch can stop. You know what I'm saying? But my motto is, if you hit me in my face, even if it's a mistake, I'm going to hit you back in your face. I'm a mistake too. Bam! Oh, man, my bad too. You know, I'm going to hit you back because I'm going to feel like you did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I can remember these two dudes in particular. They was body punching like that, and they was cool. They was going hard. And I could see the quit in one dude because he was getting banged, man. I'm talking about, bang. He was getting banged. I knew he wanted to quit, but he couldn't quit because they doing it in the block. Everybody looking. So he swung, hit dude in the jaw. Bang! Dropped him. Oh, I mean, he probably almost broke his jaw, man. Dude got a man. What you doing? He said, "Oh man, my bad. Nothing. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, I thought he broke his jaw, and they talking, and they like, no, get off me, man, get off, and they cool, man, get off me, man. You did that on me. No, I ain't do, man. What you talking about? Why would I do that? Man, you did. No, I didn't, bro. You know I wouldn't do that on purpose, man. My bad, bro. You all right? You all right? No, man. Bah! I ain't took off on him. Boom. He hit him. He go back. They just get the run. Like, bang, bang, boom. They fighting. You know what I'm saying? These two dudes, this cool. They rumbling in there. They scrapping, man. Dudes is trying to break them up because a lot of dudes is cool with both of them. They had a little crew. They trying to break them up. Man, they going at each other, man, tooth and nail, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's flying. Dudes got cuts. Nose is busted. They break them up and separate. And like I say, they cool, but now they talking about, nah, bro, no, get off me, man. I ain't going down like that. No, I gotta see you. They going through all this and all that, and dudes talking, all right, don't worry about it, I got it. And then they talking about killing each other. These same dudes be with each other every day, man. They talk about taking each other's life. That's how serious these things can get. So as time went on, I got to the habit of, I ain't gonna be doing that. You ain't sizing me up. I'm not playing those type of games. If you want to get down, let's get down. But we ain't gonna be playing. This ain't no play fighting here, man. We fighting or we not. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, a dude who want to test your strength, he want to take you in the cell, he want to wrestle. They want to see if they stronger than you. You know what I'm saying? Back when I first came in, everybody was kind of like trying to get big, especially all the young dudes. Everybody trying to hit the weight pile. Man, it was a thing going on one time, man. I'm serious thing about who like at certain ages, certain sizes could bench press the most weight, bro. I'm talking about real talk. Dudes was getting arguing over there, getting fighting. Man, you can't out bench me. I bet. What you trying to bet? Woo, go outside, get on the weight pile. Dudes betting money. All it's just a bunch of kid stuff going on in a man penitentiary. Then you got the old timers sitting around like, man, get these bombers, get them. Those that did 20, 30 years, and you in here arguing about who can lift the most weight. They sitting over there saying, man, this right here gonna take care of all the weights. I remember one old time saying, man, he said, man, y'all go ahead and move out the way with that, man. I'm trying to watch TV. He said, man, oh, yeah. The little youngin said, yeah, I know you can't lift no weights, Pops. Dude, won't up about 50-something. He said, nah, I can't. He said, I'm strong enough to lift that knife up, though. And he was so sincere. Yeah, I'm strong enough to lift that knife up, though. I can tell you that, young blood. Shut him right on down, because he ain't like, it don't take nothing to push that. You know what I'm saying? 5 pounds of pressure, 2 pounds of pressure, you did? So it just was always a thing. So then them dudes want to go in the room, man, they get to wrestling and tussling, man, and just playing, testing each other's strength. You know what I'm saying? And dudes be getting hurt like that, bro. They be getting hurt. It ain't nothing in them cells but concrete and steel, bro. Concrete and steel. And dudes is trying to test their will. I can remember a classic example. The dude that I just was with a couple of weeks ago when Mo and all of them came down here, Scooty B. Scooty B in the cell with his co-defendant. They locked up on the same case. Hammer. Him and Hammer big, Scooty B big. Both of them strong. They in the cell together. They playing, they wrestling, trying to test each other. You ain't stronger than me, you ain't strong. I sleep 2 cells from them, right? They calling me down there. They call the other dude. Look, who handling who? Who handling who? And this is in the 2000s. It's in the 2000s, bro. So we in our 30s. We at least in our 30s. You know what I'm saying? So they wrestling in there, and these 2 big, strong dudes, and they co-defenders. They cool like that. They grew up together. They came to penitentiary together. They in there tussling, both of them big and husky, both of them strong, lift everything on the weight pile. And man, they tussling in there all on the floor, slamming each other on the ground, getting back up, let's go another round. They going again, dudes that, okay, who got that, who handled that? And we sitting there critiquing this stuff. And man, next thing you know, they tussling, man, and they slip and go back. and Scooter B tried to turn and man hit his head right on the silver bullet. That's the toilet. In case you don't know, that if you ain't been in the penitentiary. It's stainless steel toilet connected to a commode. Is a commode connected to a sink that you got to drink out of or wash your hands out of. It's all one big contraption, which is called the silver bullet. Pure stainless steel. But around a rim, which has no cushion on it, which you got to sit on to use the bathroom, you understand me? Unless you put some flip-flops down there on each side, balance your cheeks or whatnot. You got to sit down there, but it's got a kind of like a sharp edge. But he hit his head and split his head wide open. I'm talking about a cut about that big. Blood just gushing all down. Gush. Oh, man, my bad, man. Oh, man. Well, call medical, man. Call medical. Taking T-shirt off. Put the C-shirt on there. Whole T-shirt saturated in blood. He just won't stop bleeding. They don't want to call the police at the time because they trying not to, because the police going to look at it like, man, y'all was fighting. Even though they really won't fight. And they sellers and all of this. And they took a long time to get in the cell together. Because they co-defendant. Sometimes they won't even put you in the cell with your co-defendant. You know what I'm saying? And the irony in that is, Scooter B done been home, got home, stayed home a couple of years, got violated, went back to prison for 6 years, back out again, and out here living his life, and Hammer's still in there. And they had the same charge. Go figure the laws. You see what I'm saying? So, it got to the point Scooter B wouldn't stop bleeding. They had to call the people and check on his head. But then they arguing too about, man, come on, man. I told you, slow down. I told you. But, bro, y'all was both in here wrestling and playing. This is what playing to get you in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And split his whole, he still got a scar on his head to this day. I seen, I was right there when that happened. You know what I'm saying? He had to go get a rack of stitches in. They was ready to lock him up. Ready to lock him up. They think they in there fighting. They don't really want to put him back in the cell together. They had to do a whole lot of politicking to convince the people that it was just an accident. That he just fell and hit his head. And Hammer helped him up. But that's just how it go in there. But now he got that scar for the rest of his life. For playing in there, testing each other's strength, trying to see this, trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that you be wanting to burn off in there because you so irritated, you so frustrated, depressed, and you suppressing things, and sometimes you need a relief. You know what I'm saying? I can't argue. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? I done did it, but like I said, I tried to do that when I was younger, tried to get away from that. I can remember doing it though, man. I can remember body punching dudes. I can remember body punching dudes and getting mad. I can remember body punching dudes and they barely miss me and act like they swung all wild and I'd be ready to hit them. I can remember all of those things, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what was going on at the time. And I can remember even being on Power Tan. Remember I tell you about Creep? Now, Creep, and I can remember being on Power Tan. Now, Power Tan, I probably was between, I don't know, maybe between 28 and 31, somewhere up in there. I can remember being on Power Tan and Creep used to always be playing, Creep with the one eye and crazy, you know what I'm saying? Always playing because he always borrow something and I always tell him, you better have my stuff, man. He told me, man, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Don't worry, don't have it, you know what I'm saying? So, but we used to go back and forth, Creep from Petersburg, he crazy and strong as a bull, jump out the, you know what I'm saying? He one of the ones. Petersburg, that's all I got to tell you. So, I remember one day he was in there and he was getting something I gave to him and I was telling him, he said, man, you ain't got to keep telling me the same thing, man. Come on, man. I'll ball you up in here, man. Your little self. Keep on talking. I said, man, you ain't balling nothing up in here, man. Don't let that stuff fool you, man. Don't let the side fool you. At the time, I'm probably like 165, but I'm cut up, you know what I'm saying, like a fifth of dope. You know what I'm saying? Fast as grease lightning. You know what I'm saying? He talking about, yeah. You box. You a box, but you ain't stronger than me. I know you don't think you stronger than me. I said, I don't know if I'm stronger than you, but it does not matter. You understand me? Oh, no, what? And he playing, and I know he want to play, and I can see it. Because like I said, all my prior experience, I see it. So he getting all up on me. I said, man, back up, man. Stop playing, man. Ain't nobody got time to be playing today. So he told me, what? And he grabbed me. So next thing you know, we tussling in there. Because you guys can't let nobody grab me. So we tussling. And that Bama strong as a bull. But I know he playing, but at the same time, he trying to feel out my strength. You know what I'm saying? He trying to see what I'm working with. And I'm telling you, I'm giving it all I got. But this Bama strong as a bull, man. I'm like, what the hell is he eating? You know what I'm saying? But we jostling up in this joint. I'm telling them, and boom, and I had to get to the point. I'm telling them, all right, now go ahead, stop. It's over. You've been knocking nothing down here, knock this TV down here. They're gonna turn into something else. And he, no, I told you ain't stronger than me. And we going back and forth. Then I had to tell him, I said, okay, all right, keep on going. As soon as you let me go, I'm going straight to your body. No, we wrestling. No, we not wrestling. You wrestling. I'm gonna let these things go. As soon as my hand get loose, I'm gonna bang you out. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, because I was gonna. Yeah, see, can you take some of them? Big cock strong Bama, let me go. Let me go. But you need to know, and you need to have some level of strength, because like I say, you don't know when you're gonna get caught in the cell with a Bama that might just snatch out and grab you. You need to test your strength too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword. Because, but man, I can't even tell you. Look, it's a rule in the penitentiary. If one man can hold you down and you can't get up, what can 3 men do to you? Yeah, you get the picture. You get the picture. So, but it's other tactics too. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't just playing, you know, you like I say, it's 22 press points in the body, man. Let him on each side that you can, you know what I'm saying, take a man to his knees, and you don't have to know these things, and you gouging and biting and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot let a man be capable of holding you down without you being able to get up. You have to have multiple ways to be able to get up. You can't be held down. One man can hold you down, 3 men can do whatever they want to do to you. You understand me? So keep that in mind if you plan on going to the penitentiary, which you should not be doing, because you up in this 33 years of prison stories, and we teach you not to go to prison. You dig? But over the years, man, I seen so many of those type of incidents with dudes playing with each other, testing each. I seen a dude playing, man. They body punching, they slap boxing, right? They slap box. Man, dude, hit the dude and knocked his front teeth out, bro. Is no way on God's green earth I'm accepting that. Playing or not. But them be the youngest. They super young. Them 19, 20 years old. They playing. They slap box. But they slapping hard, man. They catch it with the palm of their hands. And bam, man. You know, and knock dude teeth out, bro. Man, dude went buck wow. Yes, he should have. He went insane, bro. He ran up in the cell, looked in the mirror, like, oh, no, oh, hell no. Hell. He ran in that joint, man. Dudes was like, hey, man, hold up. He tried to grab chair through the chair. The man, dude like, man, what's up, man? We was playing. He going insane, running to his other homeboy. Give me the joint, man. Look at my mouth, man. And like, man, that's your homeboy, man. Oh, man, get that, man. Give me the joint. Man, they went crazy, man. They both got locked up because they were making too much noise. It was too much theatrics. It was going too crazy, but I don't blame him, bro. He got to look at that for the rest of his life, bro. He got to look at that. It ain't that much playing, bro. It's not that much playing that I got to be missing the teeth, bro, and you ain't. No. Absolutely not, man. That's why you got to get away from that. Ain't no playing in the penitentiary, bro. Play fighting, turn into real fighting in the penitentiary. Play fighting, turn into real fighting in the penitentiary, bro. Because it ain't nothing funny in there. Ain't nothing to play about. Everything in there deadly serious. Everything in there is so sincere. Everything in there is real. See what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in there fake. You know what I'm saying? Even the fake dudes ain't in a fake situation. They in a real situation. You in the penitentiary, bro. That's as real as it get. So it should not be no playing, but like I said, it's just the age. It's, you know what I'm saying, where you at, and it's what dude's going through to bring all of that out. But that right there is a no in the penitentiary. Playing. And do you believe we used to actually play card games? We used to play Tonk. We used to play spades. We used to play pity pat for body punches, for smacks. But we was Blip the blur in there, man. We was crazy, bro. I ain't never played for smacks because ain't nobody smacking me in my face. I ain't going for that. Your name ain't Mama Pat. You better not smack me. But I can't lie. I got to keep it 100. I have played for body punches. But I was young, though. I probably 22, 21, 20, 21, 22 years old. But I got away from that because I seen that get out of hand, too. Because dude want to buck on the punches. And, you know, then you got to, you know, it's going to turn into something else. Dudes can't take the punch. I done seen dude get hit in the body and dookie on himself on the spot. On the spot. Oh, yeah, running, yeah, man. Laughed it down. Couldn't get away from dude named Ron. Couldn't nobody. He never got away from that. Yeah, man. They started calling him, you know, Itty with the S-H. Itty Ron. And 2 years later, they were still calling him Itty Ron. Yeah. So it's crazy, man. Penitentiary is crazy, man. Stay on the streets, man. Stay free, man. But just understand, man, ain't no playing in the penitentiary. Somebody playing with you, body punching, somebody playing with you, wrestling, they testing you. Playing is testing in the penitentiary. Playing is testing in the penitentiary. If they playing with you, they testing you in the penitentiary. That's a fact. That's a fact. In the same on the street, when dudes come playing with you in the city, come on, man, what you got, Joe? Let's go to the body, Joe. Let's go. He ain't doing but just seeing what your skills is. He just seeing what your skills. He playing with you, but he testing you. Playing is testing in the penitentiary, man. Probably everywhere in life, man. So stay on point, man. Stay locked in, you know. And most importantly, man, stay out of the penitentiary, man. Y'all make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. This is how we move the algorithm. This is how we move the whole platform. This is how we move the movement. Let's go. Let's get it. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And duck them hooks, man. They out there. Peace.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.